Hi, I appreciate you checking out the channel. Our team is preparing a number of sessions on program director certifications. The BVOP guide will be used here. To be clear, though whether you are a beginner or an expert, this course solely for reference and to expand your knowledge. Completing these courses doesn't ensure that you will pass the certification exam. BVOP.org does not endorse, support, otherwise have any connection to us. About the business value oriented principles, which we are going to discuss in this session. Now, business value oriented principles, which is shortly known as BVOP, is a modern extension for managing organizations, projects, products, and people. Business value-oriented principles can be followed directly or modified according to the needs and or general awareness of the management roles of organization. BVOP enhances organizational practices and human culture and trains people on productivity and responsibility. Its primary goal are to add business value to products, services, or processes to optimize waste and to improve and develop people's skills and organizations continuously. Uh, in the introduction, we are going to talk about people, processes, priorities, and products which are valued equally and in no subject matters more than the others. Adding, modifying, adapting, removing processes, roles, or practices is accepted, but the main focus on people, processes, priorities, and product equality remains. Focus on people and products, for example, should not be sacrificed for profit, priorities, and processes. People, in turn, need to follow organizational priorities and understand all the risks and develop responsibility and proactiveness. Now, the question is how can BVP help organizations, people, product, and practices? Following a BVP can produce the following benefits: increased productivity, increased level of customer satisfaction, increased motivation and satisfaction of employees, respect between roles and people, transparency of organization and processes, sharing knowledge, improved skills, improved organizational image, improved internal culture of the organization, shorter time to market cycles. And now let's understand the different dimensions which business value oriented principles to offer. BVOP has four dimensions like people, processes, priorities, and products. People. People are major resource for organizations. They are fuel for the business engine and affect the images of organizations. They have needs, lives, emotions, and beliefs that can fluctuate. BVOP states that people need to be open and responsible and understand what they do very well in detail. Regarding the employees, there are certain personal and work matters that needs to be satisfied. In order to do so, the organization provides the necessary resources to ensure motivation and productivity rates. People need to have self-awareness and constantly develop their responsibility and skills. They embrace guidance, training, teaching, and respect time, resources, plans, and strategies. People are collaborators. They value organizational support and at the same time are ready to contribute with their skills, knowledge to process improvement, product, product quality, skills, or information sharing. They have answers to the following questions: how can I help others around me? How can I support the whole organizations? Now let us understand processes. All processes within our organization can be considered as formal events that follow predefined and planned steps. Processes can be beneficial and at the same time can end damage the organization if they are not optimized enough or their performance is poor. Damage may be invisible for the organization if key role in the departments and teams are insufficiently aware of potential losses in matter of productivity, efficiency, financial resources or quality. An organization may waste time, financial resources, or suffer from higher turnover rate. Processes can cause damage if not analyzed, optimized, and appropriated for the business model. Production line, culture, internal, external environment factors, customers, products, contracts, like few from the long list. If employees disagree with certain processes, this could cause them to quit. Overwhelmed or poorly executed processes can even push clients away. Organizations follow the BVOP should periodically inspect their processes and modify them if the need for change is identified. People all levels within the organization may need to monitor and evaluate ongoing processes in which they participate and identify gaps so that corrective actions are implemented promptly. Excessive people the processes overload can lead to wasted time, resources, and general stress, while failure to control processes can lead to chaos and productivity definition. Priorities. Priorities are essential for every organization. Organization following the business value oriented principles define their product priorities carefully, considering the other dimensions. Everyone in the organization may need to understand its priorities. Some of the priorities of the organization may include market expansion, territorial expansion, brand image improvement, employee satisfaction, customer satisfaction, third party satisfaction, increase in profit, product usage increase, social impact or political impact. Products. The classic understanding of a company's products in public services or products promoted and internally acquired or developed assets not released to the market or intended for internal usage. Products are usually the main source of income for many organizations and are major assets that require investment. Product development can be complex and time consuming process that involves many experts and skills and requires efforts in increase in areas such as markets and customers, research, testing, development, marketing, sales, procurement, supply, legal, financial, operations, etc. The processes of developing a product usually meets the needs of the business, the resources, the time available, the customer's need, the technological constraints, and high quality standards. There is need for trade-offs in terms of investment, constraints, quality, and customer expectation. The product must generate enough revenue for the organization, the time and resources of its development, and are planned and limited. But at the same time, it must meet the expectation of the users. BVOP advises products development to meet the most important consumer needs before investing in addition features. This approach aims to deliver products quickly to real users so that the early result analysis can be done and future planning is more realistic. Part of products that are of no value to customers should not be developed. BOP extends the understanding of organizational products to include the valuable resources, possessions, or tools used by the organization, software databases, tools, or anything that brings business value to the organization can also be considered products. Now, organizations own products that add business value may have been intentionally or unintentionally created by third party organization or may have been developed by employees of their own use. Examples of internal organization products may include automated software, tools that speed up the process, productions and development, databases used by organization for administrative or other business process purposes, documentation used by employees or other related parties, open source software created by employees, other acquired products or services used by the organization that add value. Products that produce business value for each dimension may need additional support if they are beneficial for long-term use, or if the product can add more value in terms of efficiency, productivity, cost, and quality. Products and projects. Product and projects have commonly understanding in the context of BVOP. The result of continuous efforts on a project is the actual development of the product that is intended to be used by an audience. A project consists of all the initiatives and activities necessary to develop, improve, adapt a product or multiple related products that have a common goal. Product management in the context of BVOP is all the effort, all the activities and processes required to create a product intended for use by an audience. The main objective of product management roles in the context of BVPOP are establishing the research, design development, and test the practices tailored to available resources, people, material, time. Collect realistic data for the intended audience of the product, validate all collected data, test, prototype, and products for the needs of the audience, creating the most valuable product features in the early stage of the development, and the focus on less in important features if the audience or other parties need them. Understanding project management in the context of BVP is the overall related effort. All the activities and processes required to create a product and deliver it to the intended parties. The main objective of project management roles in the context of BVP are completing the workload in the given time frame, finishing work and product delivery with estimated financial and material resources and available workforce, meeting quality expectation of on product delivery, support products and delivery teams, optimizing processes and practices and eliminating waste, delivering potential business value to all project activities, prevention of project risks.